Good evening, I'm Tina Madonsela. Good evening, I'm Tina Madonsela, and welcome to our news bulletin at 10. But before we enter our news bulletin, here's a look at our top stories making headlines. His Majesty King Yemaswati III has today met with investors at the United Nations. Acting Minister of Commerce, Industry and Trade, Dr. Tambo Kina, has today officiated the reopening of the Liengo OK store. Minister of Health gives the nation an update on the SHIMS 3 survey. And now the news in detail. His Majesty King Yemaswati III has today met with investors in New York as part of his visit to the United Nations 77th General Assembly. We have a report.
The ESWATINI Investment Forum, in collaboration with UNDP, saw it fit to organize a business seminar where His Majesty met with investors in New York, in the United States of America, where His Majesty was addressing investors, letting them know that Eswatini is open for business, especially so that the country can continue to grow its economy and assist Yemaswati for opportunities.
Subsectors. The impressive growth of the manufacturing activities and the use of digital platforms, which sustained growth in the ICT subsector, also contributed to this growth. The government of Eswatini has embarked on forward-looking initiatives that will continue to boost the economy activities in the country, to eradicate poverty, create jobs, meet our social responsibilities, and overcome the challenges presented by the economic crisis. From our presentation by the Minister today, the various infrastructure projects will be a critical component to drive the required productive economy activity, as well as induce all necessary activities to lift the economy of the country. We wish to appeal to multinational financial entities to be sympathetic to the request for financial support that is necessary to make these programs a reality. We also wish to recognize and appreciate the support we continue to receive from UNDP through its numerous programs rolled out in the Kingdom. The Eswatini Investment Promotion Authority, IPA, a state-owned entity that is responsible for
Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe, Babane.
The Acting Minister of Commerce, Industry and Trade, the Honourable Dr. Tambo Kina, has today officiated the reopening of the Liengo OK store, which was burnt down during the unrest.
Sivuliwe isitolo se-OK Mini Market lesilaphena eMarket noma ke lesilaphena eLiengo lomuhla. Sivulwa ngiyo indvuna ekuhlela umnotfo nentuthuko lebekade ibambele indvuna yetemabhizinisi lokunguye umhlonishwa Tambo akaGina. Kanti ke enkulumeni yakhe babongile bakamakhubu bambonga nebakamotha kokuthi babe mahlahlandlela kokuthi batshengise eMaswati kokuthi ibhizinisi yendeka even la kangwane.
Mbulane kunencwadi ngayithanda ithi falling forward. Nawuwa uwe ubhena kuyemuva uthi nawusuka uphinda ubuyele lapho ukhona khona. Kanti nawuwele embili nawuvuka sewungembili walela uwe khona. Ngilokho lesibona lokwembili lamola. The cost of the estimated damage is 67 million, including loss of stock. Government through Reconstruction Fund has been able to assist this business, of course, in collaboration with the banks. Government made a small contribution of 7 million.
Namuhla kutibongela kuso sonke lesivese laliyengweni njengaloko sibona siphumile nje edinombolo dato sibaka okay sithatha ithuba nokwethula lesitolo siyasikhumbula itolo lesinganani siyakhumbula itolo ukuthi kwendekene vele isitolo salimala but lokho sijabulisa namuhla ukuthi naso isitolo sasiphinde sibuyile nasi isitolo sitaphinze sibuye sitele sive senkosi nasive semaswati la
singabongile ukuthi kuvulwe kuphela. Mina ngibongela ikakhulukati lokho ukuthi labo make bemarket lebehle sibabambisa nangemathayila nanganani lamhla sekuhle lapha eceleni. Lokwendeke la nithelwengo usishaye kabili ngoba kuthi nakushaya ngala sathi sisebuka kwabe kubhubhiswa le market lapha ngene.
Kuwe sibonile ukuthi kusanguphi kusukela nje ecala lomsebenzi 10 years ago actually kude umuntu lo ngasuke kanje asuke kule indzawo yaseLeon ngathi uyovula isitolo kakhoza uMhobodlela ukwendile lokho isitolo sakhe sekuqala besilapho niyawusikhumbula
into okubongela futhi babe motha ngomsebenzi wakho lomhle kangaka lesitolo lesihlangene ngaso lamhla lesi si more than 50 years old nisibona nje sinje sakhiwa ngomkhulu Ruben Makhubo lo bekathethe ekhabo mali wambulane kafawuze ngala emalangeni.
Sibonga kakhulu ukuthi baka RA baphumelele. Ukuphumelela kwabo bede lapha igameko batibonile yendeka.
Kanti ke lokuvulwa kwalesitolo sekulethe amathuba lamaningi emsebenzi kulesa sive saseLuyengo kulandzela ukuthi phambilini bekase sicashe abantu labalishumi kanyalo sesicashe abantu labangemashumi lamathathu nemfica. Ngisabente channel Yemaswati ngijustice wakadlamini ngiseLuyengo.
The Ministry of Health has today given the nation an update on the SHIMS 3 survey. We have a report.
The Kingdom of Eswatini continued to do better in the issues of the fight against HIV, where today the Ministry of Health was presenting the SHIMS 3 survey, where they were stating that it will continue to be aligned with SHIMS 2 survey, which allowed the country to be known world over.
95 nga-2030 licanengo ke namhla belisho lokuthi sesikuphi silive lokhu kukhomba ukuthi sikuphi nema activities ethu nema interventions ethu aka HIV manje namhla lama results a SHIMS 3 athi de kule 95 target siku 94 angathi besenda bamfana from 15 years up adzala from 15 years up say 94% kulabo labatati isimo sabo se HIV kulabo labathatha ema ARVs we are at 97% labasati kusimo sabo labathatha ema ARVs bese kulaba labane viral load suppression we see at 96%. So lapha kukhomba lokuthi siphinze sabuyeketa ngale mehluko wa SHIMS 3 na SHIMS 2 lapho sibona ukuthi SHIMS 2 kubomake ku SHIMS 3 kubomake kule target si achieve 95 98 96 kubomake bese siyabuya kubobabe sa achieve 92 96 97 ngiko ke le average bese seyehla ke 94 bantu kukhona vele umehluko kuba males and females but le achievement iyabonakala despite the COVID pandemic ngoba diningi litikole likwendile nakufika iCovid ukuthi bamfu labathathe amaphilisi bakhona ukuthatha amaphilisi shothi mbambamba manje live libonakala lendi umehluko lomkhulu kusuka ku SHIMS 2 SHIMS 2 simende nga 2016 nyalo SHIMS 3 lama percentage beka ngephasana kulo 95 noma nifuna nginikhumbule ukuthi nyalo
John Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shonga. Bawane.
The ESWATINI municipality has today met with the Lobamba Ngundla to devise ways to protect hot springs. We have a report.
ESWATINI municipality discussed on ways on how they can protect the hot springs that are in their jurisdiction, especially because they are under Lobamba Nkundla. They were also part of a meeting where the Induna for Lobamba, Beksisa Mpambatane Pembe, was also present, where he stated that they need to protect these sites so that Yemaswati can be healthy and safe around these sites.
Lokhu basebenzisa bese sebacondemnate lamandi okanye labanye bawanatha ngendasi lokhu shothi besikhulumisa indaba yamanzana namhla lobonakala ukuthi ula ngasekhakliphali singasho lokhu sikhulumisana egameni lekuthi kufuna kwenziwe sort of indlela yokuthi banawa usebenzisa baqatheka bakhona ukuthi batikhulule enzaweni bangatikhululele emandini lokho shothi lokho sithi akuthi noma kwendeka akungedi nema cost implication ukuthi bese abantu bafuna kubabhadala nabayogeza kule step kepha-ke town board usibambisile nalamanye ama-stakeholders bo-EA laba involvile ukuthi kukhulunyiswe le ndzaba yokuthi akuhlandeke akuhlobe kwakhona lapha lokusho ukuthi akathi town board akubhadalo lokusho singaba nje ku-highlightela sivo ukuthi kukhona tinto lesitendako ukuthi maybe sitawukhulumisana nalabantu ngema-1-on-1 sikhulumisane nabo ukuthi singawenta kanjani u-improve rehabilitate-ke kube nalindlela yokuthi uhlobe lo manzane. Yes, masipala lesingakusho namhla ukhalile ngalokuthi vele lokuqhubeka ukuthi ushekelwe bandini kwenta lo ukuthi lamandi la ngendasi bakhona labadlako bese baya-affecteka bangagcina bathola imikhuhlane kubheduke tifo letithite lokusho ukuthi masipala kunale suggestion yokuthi akwakhiwe some sort of litafula labantu asinabasheka kilo labantu bese kuyakhona ukuthi kuyaplanjwa kuyokhona kuthiwa kusuwa kungangeni lamandini lokho sicabanga ukuthi i-initiative le kahle but ifaka ekhathi imali-ke tonke leto le miphakathi lesinayo ide leto imali kanti futhi lo manzane usetshenziswa nabantu-ke lababuya enzaweni letinye letikhashane lokho ukuthi akusibo abantu bemango kuphela la kufuna babe involve kule stakeholder meeting lokho ukuthi sisada uqhubeka sixoxisane naye masipala sigcine sithole likhambi lelingcono ukuthi
The Shong of Channel Yemaswati News ezulwini.
Phelani ningafaki imali yenu enhlanganweni letingekho emthethweni yiba nesiqiniseko ukuthi nisebenza ngaphandle lelicense ngu-FSRA noma i-Central Bank kuze ningadliwa ngamahumusha kuva kabanti shayela ku 2406 8000 noma ubhale ubude ku WhatsApp ku 7658 0214 FSRA umlawuli ukuphathwa kwemali eSwatini.
A multi-family peaceful assistance after their house was burnt down in a mysterious fire. We have a report.
Umndeni wakamotha lapha eLengo ucela liside esiveni kulandzela kokuthi kushe konke lokungekhathi endlini bathi lo mlilo waqhamuka bangathi ukuthi uqhamuka
kuyasha enike lapho ke nalomphana walendlu kulelikhaya abengekho baye ephathini la ezulwini la boma ngumncane wabo enina sithi nje siyavuka ke sesikhanza lo mhlolo sadideka ngoba naniyalo sisedidekile sishwacekile umntwana ngosami ayoshelwa impahla takhe letingaka siyehluleka nathi ukuthi nje sithine empilweni ngoba uNkulunkulu wami siyamangala umntwana benako konke nje kwendlu konke bo fridge bo waterproof impephathe umntwana wakhe yonke into wasala nalo akugcokile sathi ukuthi kwendekani ngoba nebemagesi sacabanga ukuthi ngabe ngigesi asiboni ngoba tinzambo letinye takhona tikahle labathi ke ngabe kwamuketelana inkosi yami sabe sesibanako nje kumangala nathi solo simangele ukuthi kwashisani ngoba nemaphoyisa sababida kutosibonisa nabo badideka ukuthi ngabe kwendekeni kumbe ngabe kushisa umuntu yini
nathini sitolo lingalicela esiveni
hayi inkosi yami umfana nanyalo umfana sihluleka ngisho kwendani ngaye ngoba uyehluleka nje vela akakhoni ngoba utelutho ukuthi siyacela bungosi inkosi yami nisiside nje kulomfana ngoba nathi siboma kwakhe lo mkhulu makwakhe washona umfana nje lo vele lo telutho badali nathi sekubhlungu nje ukuthi senda kanjani kusiyacela kusito Nkosi yami
kanti kanyenyehla ngosibashito bokuthi abacabanga ukuthi umlilo wabangwa ngigesi kodwa ke abathi ukuthi empela nini lokwashisa kulandzela sibabhidwa ngumuntu ebusuku asavela bona lilanga belisuka letolo in channel Yemaswati Justice wakadlamini nanto yothabethe siselwe yengo.
Veteran private investigator Hunter Shongwe is disconcerted by the mixing of marriages, with Yemaswati often choosing to conduct two marriages, one being traditional and the other being a white wedding. We have a report.
Private investigator Hunter Shongwe is concerned about the growing rate of people who are reporting cases of abuse, especially that relates to marriages, stating that he hopes that people who are living together or have married will not get into trouble so that they can continue to grow their families.
Sibonge ehovisi ngihlaselwe tindzaba telutsandvo babe uyateka teke 3 webafati ahlukane nabo bonke athi nakasuka lapho babe aguquke athathe iwestern marriage lengavumelani naleswazi law and custom kuteka kunebantwana kulabo make labathathu lase batawuhlupheka kenyalo ngoba babe sewushonile sekubangwa sidumbu indzaba seyise high court umfati weliphepha western marriage uthi babe ufuna ayongcwatshwa ka town council basekhaya bathi babe akahambe aye emadlizeni nabomkhulu bakhe suke ke manje inkinga lenkulu. What about bantwana ngoba phela labafati sebabanga lelifa? What about labantwana batawusala bona bayini? Phela boyfriend na girlfriend funeke bahloniphane ngoba abakathathani. Ngakho ke utaze boyfriend abe nekukhuluma uma asamthethe sisi angakamthathi sisi wamkhanza ukuthi sowugane lomunye miyekele hamba ufuna lomunye loyo sokwehlulile umbulalelani yebo abetithatha imali takho liqinisa but angisabe lithatha kule joint agreement of love hayi kokusabe kukhuthuza miyekele uqhubekele embili akuphele Maswati lento yokuthi ngiganwe intombatana sengikhanza ukuthi ithanzana sengiyayibulala cha bekunene akusilo liqinisa lelo nemfati wakho utelungelo lokuthi umbulale yebo inhlitiyo ayilali nemuntu kepha bekunene utelungelo lokuthi umbulala miyekele uqhubekele embili nempilo yakhe.
Linda Shongwe, Channel Yemaswati News, Babane.
And now in our sports news. The Eswatini under-23 squad has today beaten Botswana in the first leg of the COSAFA Cup tie.
Licembu lebafana labancane bemanda 23 lelapha ekhaya lidlale kahle lo mhlana lidlala umdlalo walo nebalingani balo belive leBotswana njengoba lincobile ngamagoli ukuthi bawuncobeke lo mdlalo
And with that, we've come to the end of our news bulletin. But before we close off, here's a recap of our top stories making headlines. His Majesty King Yemaswati III has today met with investors at the United Nations. Acting Minister of Commerce, Industry and Trade, Dr. Tambukina, has today officiated the reopening of the Liengo OK store. Minister of Health gives the nation an update on the SHIMS 3 survey. And with that, we've come to the end of our news bulletin. We do hope you enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good night.